I asked, and Nicki French told. We go back to 1995. The song on everybody's lips was the dance version of Total Eclipse of the Heart.
Yes.
So, what was it like to reach this level of success, and how did you handle it?
Oh, it was it was surreal. Is all I could say to start with. I mean, nobody expected it to be as I suppose stratospheric as it was. It was hugely popular. In actual fact, the original release in the UK was in, I think, October '94, and it sort of reached the lower ends of the charts, but didn't sort of set the world alight.
Right.
And I just thought, oh great, I've had the chance of working with Mike Stock and Matt Aikin. It was an amazing experience, and I've loved every second of it. And it was about 2 or 3 months later that Mike actually phoned me and said, the buzz on this song won't go away, so we're re-releasing it in January. And that's when it just went absolutely mad. And the experience was just, as I say, it just didn't seem to stop. From that January through for the next couple of years, really. I was traveling the world. Everywhere we went, people were just going absolutely mad for the song. But it was the most amazing experience, just doing all these baseball stadiums and huge arenas on all these sort of summer tours of the radio stations. And everywhere we went, people just loved the song. It was amazing. And then being over there when it went to number 2 in the US was just mad, totally mad.
Your album Secrets, it actually, each song has a special meaning to me. But there's actually 2 songs on there that really hold a special place in my heart, and one is I'll Be Waiting, because when I was getting ready to come out to my family, I listened to that song all the time, and it gave me a lot of comfort and strength, just knowing that there was somebody there, on the other end, that everything was going to be okay.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's lovely.
And then the other song, which is the total opposite extreme, was Voice of America, all about being on the radio. And in college, I used to host an 80s and 90s radio show, and I would play that song all the time because it was such a celebrational song of the medium.
Oh,
yeah.
It's a nice song. It's a good uplifting song, isn't it?
It is. It definitely is. And one thing I wanted to know is how do you decide which songs you want to record?
Well, at that time, I was completely in the hands of Mike and Matt, so they chose what I sang. And it was just lucky that I think I'd say every single song on there I really, really enjoyed singing. I really enjoyed working on. So I was very lucky. Since then, when I've worked with other record companies and so on, if I don't like something, I will just say, I'm not keen on doing that one, and we'll usually try and find something else.
Your second album, French Revolution, you co-wrote several of the songs on that album.
Yes, I did.
What do you enjoy most about writing your songs?
Seeing if the ideas you've had in your head actually come through, and if they work right or not. Because sometimes you think you've got this great melody in your head, or this great sort of phrase of words, and then you actually record it and you think, not so much. It's not going to work. And the opposite way as well. You sometimes think this might not be very enjoyable, but then it suddenly sounds really good. So it's always exciting because it's something new.
Do you have any plans to release a new album, or are there other projects that you're working on that you can tell us about?
Well, yes, I've just signed a deal to work with Mike Stock on some new tracks. I've actually recorded one with him, and we have some other ideas in the pipeline. Unfortunately, because I already had the Ethel Merman show and then pantomime already booked, he's, bless his heart, he's been very patient and working around all that for me. But I think, in the new year, the plan is to really, try and do something to get more in the way of live gigs going again, because I've always enjoyed singing live, and actually do some proper big venues with a band and build it up that way.
What do you enjoy most about going out on the road and getting to meet your fans around the world?
I think that's what I enjoy the most, is actually getting out there and meeting them. I love the reaction that I get from different places. Brazil is sort of still huge for me, and I go over there sort of every year or two and do some shows. And the reaction of people, to hear people singing along to your original tracks, songs from the Secrets album that no one else has ever recorded before, that's a very, very special feeling. And so I enjoy that. I do enjoy meeting the fans. I've always enjoyed that. I've always said to people, they give up their time to come and support me. So the least I can do is sort of show that support back.
That's part 2 of my interview with Nicki French. Click below to watch part 3. Thanks for watching. For more Call Me Adam, visit callmeadam.com or follow me on Twitter at callmeadamnyc or facebook.com/callmeadamnyc.